And now you've been dubbed the internet's boyfriend. How do we feel about that?
I've been what?
On June 9th, 2019, I was watching a live stream of Microsoft's E3 press conference. It showed this really amazing trailer for Cyberpunk 2077 and an end tag featuring a motion captured 3D rendering of Keanu Reeves as a character called Johnny Silverhand. And then Keanu Reeves himself appeared on stage to hype up the game in the most Keanu way possible, and this happened.
Cyberpunk
And this happened.
is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
And the internet broke. A moment like this is what people have dubbed the Keanusance. So what is it about Keanu Reeves that makes him such a lovable human being? Well, to answer that question, we have to understand two things: action and empathy. This video is gonna be weird. I don't know what I'm doing. Now, when one mentions action and Keanu Reeves in the same sentence, they think this. And yeah, that's a part of it. The man is one of the most skilled and dedicated stunt workers in cinema. He learned from the best and he gives everything to his roles. As a performer, in movies, he's great, despite his shortcomings as an actor. Everyone is aware of this at a meta level.
Be married when I return.
Much like people are aware that although Nick Cage is not the best actor, people embrace him as one because he is so specific and has such a notable presence to him in his projects. Keanu manages to garner praise from critics, audiences, and people in the industry because of this determination and presence. Another thing you might think about when you associate the word action with Keanu Reeves are the myriad of generous deeds that he has done as a human being, like routinely buying lunch for below-the-line workers on his movie sets, personally helping with the expenses for set designers and makeup artists, and VFX, buying Harleys for VFX artists for Christmas, giving up his seat in the subway, and posing with women in photos while respecting boundaries. There are countless stories like these, like the time he sat down and chilled out with a homeless man, that time he drove a woman 80 kilometers home after her car broke down. He's just nice and awesome like that, and he loves animals, clearly. And already we've reached the conclusion that he's one of the most caring and generous people that would help a stranger in need in a heartbeat. And God, that's awesome, and we need to all be like Keanu. Let's talk empathy. Things get deeper here. You can look these up online if you want, because I don't want to be more invasive than this, nor do I want to sensationalize his tragedies. But one look at the personal life section on his Wikipedia entry, you'll quickly realize that he has gone through some of the most devastating things that could happen to anyone, and beyond all that, he has managed to seemingly accept and find some sort of peace with it. It's also worth noting that he's very humble and is very private. Rarely does he ever talk about himself. Even the viral inspirational Keanu Reeves quotes aren't said or shared by him. It's actually very hard to find anything about him speaking about his personal life.
I lead a very quiet, normal kind of, really, my private life is a boring disaster, but work is good.
This is where we start going into speculation mode, but there's some logic to this. He learned how to meditate and be introspective. He describes himself as non-religious, but spiritual. Based on this video, which I'll link below, where therapists analyzed the psychology of Keanu Reeves, they speculated that being someone who travels a lot between movies and having had experiences of learning martial arts, Eastern spiritual philosophies, and having studied with Tibetan monks during the time on the set of Little Buddha and after, he has adapted and grown and learned how to balance his life, putting good into a world that can very much take those things away from you. Having achieved such clear balance and being a person who does so much good for people without seeking the attention is great. I think by studying people like Keanu, it can really help us understand each other and also spread the love around. Thank you for watching this video. I know this was a weird one and I had no idea where it was going. Honestly, I just made it to feel good about making a video, if that makes sense. Hopefully you like Keanu as much as I do, and hopefully this video made you feel better about your day. Let me know what your favorite Keanu moment is down in the comments below if you want to. Mine would be his role as a producer and interviewer in the movie Side by Side in 2012. It's a movie in which he showed a genuine love and curiosity of film and digital. You guys remember that one? It seemed like a pretty big deal at the time, and it's fun looking back. Like and subscribe because it really helps out with the channel. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.
I love movies. Gosh, I love movies. I love watching them, and I love making them.